Well, are the unvaccinated now at risk of losing custody of their children? A judge in Chicago originally said that a mother could not see her son until she got a COVID shot. But late yesterday, the judge reversed course. So let's bring in attorney John Kappel with Orsinger, Nelson, Downing, and Anderson. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. This was the first such known order in the country. Lots of people following this. Do we know why the judge ultimately reversed the decision and said the mom can see her son? Because we don't know if it's because she agreed to get the vaccine, right?
Right. Well, first, let me say good morning and thank you for having me. No, the judge didn't give any particular reason yesterday as to why it is that he revoked his order from earlier this month, barring her from having any possession. So this case has obviously gotten a fair bit of media attention. It could have been some public pressure, or it could have just been that after a few weeks of her not having possession, he figured it was no longer in the child's best interest to withhold possession based off her being unvaccinated.
Okay, so John, let's get right to the question I think a lot of parents want to know. Can you really lose your child if you refuse a vaccine? Because she says her doctor advised her not to get it because of past bad reactions to vaccines.
Correct. Yeah, she did indicate, I don't think she called a doctor to testify, but she did indicate that it was based off of some adverse reactions she had in the past. And so the short answer to the question is probably not. This is the only case I'm aware of where a judge has issued an order like this and then it's since been walked back. I'm not aware of anything in Texas happening to this degree. I am aware of one case where a judge in a custody case ordered the parents to get vaccinated but didn't impose any sort of penalty like this, withholding possession or anything else. And so this is probably a one-off. It's probably not going to be a concern for most people.
Okay, so what do you suggest co-parents do if they don't agree on the vaccine? What should they do? How do they handle that?
Well, I mean, co-parenting generally involves open discussion, trying to resolve disputes through, trying to just hash everything out. And most parents are able to resolve things that way. Certainly disagreements about vaccination is something that's cropping up more and more, although with more people getting vaccinated, hopefully it'll become less of a problem. It's usually more of a question about whether parents should vaccinate a child who's over the age of 12 and eligible to get a vaccine as opposed to vaccinating the parents themselves. In a situation like that, if the parents can't agree, ultimately it comes down to the particular allocation of rights and duties in their parenting plan. And if the parents can't agree on that, then it's just up to the judge as to what parent gets to make the decision.
Okay, attorney John Kappel with some good answers about a lot of questions that divorced parents may have. Thank you so much for your time this morning on Houston's Morning Show. We'll see you again soon.